What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I got a comment from somebody in the comment section on my latest video, and they were asking about careers that are in the US. He's a computer science major specializing in cybersecurity, and he was wondering if it would be worth moving from his hometown to the US. And hence the title of this video, which will be Moving Abroad for a CS Career. And this is the video that's going to address if the US is the best bet. So when you think about computer science careers, especially in fields like cybersecurity, which is huge, I commend you for actually going through this and figuring out, the intricacies of such a major. I tried a little bit of programming, and I can tell you that cybersecurity is not easy. And one big question comes up, which is, should I relocate to another country for better opportunities? So this question comes from a place of, wanting to seek clearances. So for a long time, the United States has been seen as the ultimate destination. Why? Because they have higher salaries, there are big tech companies, and endless possibilities. But in 2025, is it still worth moving to the US, or are there better options out there? So in order to answer this question, we have to look at the psychology of this person. Why would people consider relocating? So let's be real. Relocation is attractive for a few reasons, and I noted down, I wrote some notes a little bit so I can figure out what to say. And one of the first things that I think people look at is that the salaries in the US are often higher compared to other countries. Another reason, which is reason number 2, the US has world-famous tech hubs. They have Silicon Valley, they have Seattle, they have Austin, they have New York. And 3, working in the US comes with the prestige and networking opportunities that can launch your career to the next level. But it's not just about the money. Moving abroad means adjusting into a new culture and navigating visa systems and dealing with the cost of living in major cities. So in summary, this is a big decision that you want to do. So here's the truth. The US job market for tech, especially cybersecurity, is still strong. Government agencies, banks, healthcare, and even defense contractors are always looking for cybersecurity talent. But here's the catch. The market is super competitive, guys, and it's super saturated. Second, you have to look at visas, like the H-1B. I think the H-1B visa is considered like a lottery win because it could be very tough to get, and there's a lot of uncertainty of whether if you're going to get it or not. So, and if you even land that big salary, the cost of living in places like San Francisco or New York can eat up a huge chunk of your salary. So you have to look at the cost of living as well. So yes, the US has opportunities, but it's not as simple as like if you move there, then you're set and you're good. If you're into computer science and you're thinking about cybersecurity, there's alternatives other than the US. The US isn't the only way that you can succeed in life. So here's what people don't always realize. Countries like Canada are building strong big tech hubs and have friendlier immigration policies. Germany has a real shortage of cybersecurity talent, and being in the EU gives you access to a massive market. The UK is a major hub for finance and cybersecurity jobs, and Australia is growing fast in cybersecurity and offers more straightforward permanent residency pathways. So sure, salaries might not be high as Silicon Valley, but you might find a better balance between work, life, and stability. So let's say you're serious about moving abroad. What's the best way to do it? First, you want to start with visas. You want to research the pathways, work permits, skilled worker programs, or student-to-work pipeline. Second, you want to build an international portfolio. Certifications like the CISSP, CEH, or Security Plus are recognized globally. Contribute to open source projects and build a GitHub that speaks for itself. Also, you want to network before you move. Connect with recruiters and professionals on LinkedIn. Join online groups and even attend virtual conferences. And don't forget, with so many companies going remote first, you might not even need to relocate right away. Working for a US company from your home country could be a stepping stone. You need to future-proof your move. Relocating isn't a magic bullet. It's not enough to just change countries. You need to make yourself globally competitive. That means staying adaptable, investing in lifelong learning, and developing skills that are valuable anywhere in the world, especially cybersecurity certificate problem solving and communication. So whether you move to the US, Canada, Germany, or anywhere else in the world, The real key is building a career that can adapt to a global demand. So, the question, is moving to the US still worth it in 2025? For some people, it's yes, but it's not the only path anymore. Other countries are rising fast, and sometimes they offer better balance and easier entry. At the end of the day, relocation can open doors, but the real golden ticket is making yourself globally competitive. No matter where you are, you can do it. So what about you? Would you ever relocate for a CS career? And if so, would you go? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more insights of the reality of the computer science careers. I look forward to reading your comments, and yes, I do read every comment. Sometimes I don't respond because, I just don't, but thanks for watching and hope you have a great day. So, peace.